Hi everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel.
If you're new.
Ben says if you're new. Get out here if you're going to talk. You don't show up well on the audio. Nothing. No response. Don't know what he's up to. What are you up to, Chris?
On my phone currently.
Well, how was today?
It was fine. We were in the house and we made Swedish meatballs and stuff.
What was in them?
Pork and beef.
And?
They were good.
I mean onion and...
Yeah, the usual. But we substituted breading with Parmesan cheese.
That make them better?
Made them really good. And it's a gluten-free alternative for a person we were thinking about that wasn't here at Earth today.
It's kind of hard to be mad at Parmesan.
I'm not mad at Parmesan. I'm mad that they didn't show up for it,
Aw.
They should go up for good food that's thought of them with,
Yeah. Was your girlfriend there?
No, she probably is on her flight or vacation now.
Yeah. I thought they weren't leaving till tomorrow.
No, it was today.
Oh, it must be nice. They're always off somewhere doing something us po folks can't imagine. Every year they vacation in Cape Cod. I'm surprised they don't go to the Hamptons. Sincerely.
You know, like most hillbillies.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, we went to West Virginia at least every other weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes just every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned early on not to appreciate travel.
I like to travel. But I like to drive, and I like to look at the scenery when I'm not driving. And I enjoy a trip,
Mm-hmm.
And now that I don't get car sick anymore. Oh, I used to get so sick when I was little. It was pretty much guaranteed if we were going to West Virginia, I was going to throw up.
Yep.
I didn't want to either.
I remember some of the car problems we had on our way down because it was late at night.
Uh-huh.
Mom and Dad worked second shift. And so the wee hours, we're starting down in West Virginia. We get down about halfway, and it wasn't like it is now. It was back roads almost all the way.
Yeah.
And suddenly the lights are dimming and going out.
Well, that's not good.
No, it wasn't. I was a little bit worried about that. Alone on a dark highway, the three of us.
With no lights,
With no
yeah.
lights. Yep. Anyway, whatever it was, Dad finally found that if you would stop and park it and rev the engine a bit, it was the
Alternator.
the alternator belt was slipping,
Mm-hmm.
and it was not charging all the time. And so, and then it would get dim again, and you'd have to stop.
That had to be a long trip.
Oh, that was a long trip.
I'll tell you, one time I was out running around with my former friend, Brian, and we were up in Marion, and the lights started to dim on the car.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, heck. It was this Crown Vic, a huge boat of a car. And we pulled over in the gas station, and sure enough, the alternator belt is broken.
Oh,
And it's like 12 o'clock at night,
yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning. There's no place to get one. Absolutely none. Yeah, nobody to call. I didn't have AAA, nothing. I mean, we were just stuck.
Yeah.
So we thought about it for a little while, and he says, hey, take off your pantyhose. And I said, what? And he said, take off your pantyhose. I'll use them and make a belt. And I thought, all right, fine, whatever. I did not dream that it would work. I drove with that in my car for about 7 months before Dad finally said, "No, you need a real belt. You got."
He was only afraid that some of his friends
Would find out. But it worked real well.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It worked for any belt.
Hmm.
I'm surprised more people don't know about it.
Now it's so difficult to work on your car.
Yeah.
My goodness.
What a terrible accident.
Yeah. Anyway. So what did you do today? Did you get your calendar yet?
No, that's next week.
Want to tell what you had for a snack?
I had nacho fries.
×2.
Yep.
Boy, Chris, it's like pulling teeth to get you to talk. Usually
I'm not
he's...
trying to pull teeth on purpose or anything.
And usually it's the exact opposite.
It really is. This is and this is like the third video in a row where he's done that.
Yeah.
Not intentional. I had a sleepy day because of the rain too.
Well,
I'm still kind of sleepy.
You've also got your nose buried in the game.
A phone. I'm on the internet. But yeah.
I forget what I had been looking up on the internet earlier. Ben, what did I have you look up for me?
I forgot.
It was very interesting and I meant to share it on my video.
Huh.
Well, damn. That ain't happening.
It's just not coming, is it?
No.
Was it about the appendix or the spleen?
No. I think it was something this morning. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know. Lord, you cannot go by me. Dude, seriously, you can't. I don't know my butt from a hole in the ground most of the time. And I've had a day.
You know, it's nothing worse than knowing you're intelligent and not being able to
Think of something,
think
yeah.
of something. And it's like twice as bad, I'm sure.
Yep.
I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it's hard to believe it's June if you go outside here. It's cool. It's like barely in the 70s and it's rainy. It almost feels more like fall.
It kind of does, yeah.
Now you watch next week. It's going to be 103 because I said that.
Oh, you said that.
I know. I realized I did it right after.
Oh, yeah.
Say, Mom. Little Wolf's is sitting over there.
He don't
He's a
mind.
good
He's in
boy.
the air-conditioned house.
He does mind. He has to go out and potty in that.
You know, you used to carry on. You still do.
Oh.
But he's my dog.
Yeah.
That he loves me back. The simple fact is, I am always here.
Mm-hmm.
There is always room for him here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice rug on the floor that he likes to lie on, tucked under the bed. If somebody brings me food, he's going to get a share of it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple of other things. Oh, if something scares him, I'm right there
To protect
yes,
him.
to tell him it's not serious, not to worry about.
Oh, goodness.
And all this stuff. And that's why he's here all the time.
He's there because he loves Grandma.
So
His
it's
grandma
because
takes
Grandma
care
loves
of him. Yeah.
him.
Wolfie is anybody's dog.
He loves people.
He wants to please people so bad. And make them happy and happy with him.
Have a good time with us.
Have a good time. Oh, it's too bad he doesn't have manners. You know,
Hey.
well, he doesn't have any manners whatsoever. Taking him to, like, a nursing home, he would be so happy.
Oh, yes, he would. He would love that. He'd come home with a couple more grandmas.
Mm-hmm. He's a good boy. He's laying over there. His eyes is open, but really he's sleepy.
He's a good boy too.
I'll tell you something else. There's nothing he enjoys any more than what's going on right now. Laying there getting his butt patted and scratched by Grandma and listening to us talk nice stuff about him. He loves that, doesn't he, Mom?
Yeah.
That's like
He
one
does,
of his
he does.
favorite things. He'll just go to sleep sometimes laying on the floor. He'll just go to sleep listening to us
Yeah.
talk about him.
Yeah.
He's a cute little booger.
Well, big. Kind of big for a booger.
Great big green booger. Well,
You checking up
Grandma,
on the neighbor's dog?
probably. So I don't know. Ben and I had to go pick up some groceries today. And then we went and got Bonnie her prescription. She's home from the hospital now. We went and bought her everything under the sun yesterday. Holy moly. We had the awfulest time finding a few of those things, though. She likes this one brand of flavored water, and nobody had it. I mean, no, you would think in June they would have this very popular flavored water. It was hint. That's nothing obscure or boutique or anything. You know, it's something that most stores have. And they didn't have it, and I can't even think. There was something else. Oh, she likes these. Do you remember puff corn?
Yeah.
All right, Mike Sells makes this hull-less popcorn. It's not popcorn,
But it does taste like
but it tastes like popcorn. Well, they have another flavor in it, and it's caramel.
Oh, good Lord.
And she loves it. And I knew Walmart wasn't going to have it, but we looked anyway. And Kroger's didn't have it, and Myers didn't have it, which is where they should have had it. So I was like, well, crap. Hope they're not going to quit selling it, because,
He's crazy about it.
yeah, I even went in and went through Sheetz, because Sheetz does sell a lot of
Stuff.
interesting things.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a whole aisle as big as the Kroger aisle of potato chips. I mean, they really sell a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for it, too.
And they didn't have the Mike Sells.
Nope, they had cons instead. And I had to stand there and think, when was the last time I saw a bag of cons? You know, I haven't seen that in...
Coon's age.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And guess what? Con's recently gotten into business stuff, but I only saw it at that store we used to go to back before we got our Mercury.
What?
The one that used to be in Delaware. I'm drawing blanks on the name.
I have no idea.
I used to repeat their name 3 times on the phone. I cannot get that name out of my head.
Bueller's?
Yeah, that one. They had beef jerky from Cons there.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the only place I haven't seen it. Hopefully Sheetz carries it too.
Now, that's a store that has been missed.
I've missed it.
Yeah.
Every June they had this great big Ruggles ice cream sale. And I would go and fill up the freezer, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would.
It was so good. That was quality ice cream. And they had the best bakery. You notice I didn't say in town. I mean, they just had the best bakery. Had these cream puffs that were to die for.
Mm-hmm.
Had a little restaurant. And you could go in, and if you did, you wanted to order the salad bar.
Mm-hmm.
You
It had everything.
you didn't need anything else. I mean, they even put subs, you know, like Italian subs and cold cut and clubs and everything else on up there. And it was so good. I loved to go get their salad bar because it had everything you could want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird, okay? I don't particularly get an exciting mix, but I get the same mix every time because it's what I like. So I get iceberg lettuce. I'm so basic, Mom. I am such a basic bitch. I get iceberg lettuce. I get green peas. I get mushrooms. I get onions. Shredded cheese. Usually the cheddar and a little bit of the parm. What am I leaving out? I'm leaving something out.
Radishes.
Yeah, radishes. Cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
And ranch dressing. And bacon. And croutons.
Wolf says I'll have the bacon and nothing else. Huh, Mom?
Wolfie says, I like the cheese too.
Bacon and cheese and nothing else. There, now it's more accurate. Huh, Mom?
I don't know, he might have run off with one of them subs. He was sure giving my sub the sniff.
Well, he's a good boy, though.
Oh, Bonnie, you just sent me a text that said thank you. You're welcome. But anyway, we really miss Bueller's. And they always had such good, like, chicken salad and tuna salad and egg salad, that kind of thing.
And they had good prices.
On some things, they had very good prices,
Yeah.
yes.
Like, you were looking for cereals, you were looking for milk and margarine,
Mm-hmm.
and just certain things were very basic and very reasonable.
And they had stuff nobody else sold.
Right.
Yeah, we miss them.
Yeah.
I really do miss them.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they hadn't closed. Come back. Bueller's, come back.
We had a cousin that worked in the produce department.
Yeah, we sure did. Danny.
Mm-hmm.
I wondered if he transferred or if he retired when they closed. Because he'd been there so long, I think he probably could have retired.
Oh, he could have retired, yeah. And his parents were getting to the age where
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt to have somebody around.
I don't know if he cared about that or not, but
Hmm?
I don't know if he cared about that or not.
Oh, yeah, he was very oriented. He was just so quiet.
Mm.
Ours was one family you could get beat up in if you didn't be quiet about certain things.
Yeah.
Oh, that is why.
I have certain cousins who shall remain nameless that are jerks.
Who got the soft tacos?
Your brother. Why?
I'm just curious.
Anyway. I might have to put up my laundry tonight.
You know, I keep thinking about helping with that.
Okay, I'll holler.
About you just send them in the baskets. And I could separate stuff and hang the hangs.
I really do need to get that done. What happens is, I have a hard time with my fibromyalgia doing the motions required to put stuff on a hanger.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds so stupid because I can do stuff that takes more strength than that,
Yeah.
or a farther reach or whatever. It's just something about
That
that
particular set of
motion,
motions.
yeah, that bothers me. The same thing happens when I use a vacuum or a broom.
Mhm.
It's that back and forth that gets me. So I end up with laundry baskets in my room, and I have to get my mommy to put them on the hanger for me so Ben can hang them up for me. It's pretty bad. I'm just going to start making Chris do it from start to finish.
Mhm.
Ah,
You are so lazy.
it's not that I'm lazy.
No, Chris is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he might be the laziest person I have ever met in my life. And I'm really lazy. I am horrible. And he's got me beat 7 ways to Sunday. I mean, dude is lazy. I told Mom, when he dies, it's going to be because he got too lazy to have a heartbeat
Yep.
or to breathe or something.
You guys are nuts. I gotta be that lazy.
Yes, you could. But anyway, I think that's our video for today. Ben, you got anything you want to add?
I don't think he does. He didn't respond.
No.
Can't think of anything.
He says, finally, he says, no. What about you, Chris?
Nah, my brain's too fried for today to think of anything.
Dang it, you had to yawn.
Sorry.
Oh, it's contagious. Okay, thank you for joining us. I hope you'll come and see us on Monday. We don't have any plans for this weekend, so it could be really interesting. Check us out. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.